A big weekend in youth soccer as hundreds of kids come to the Old Pueblo to compete in the 32nd Fort Lowell Shootout. The tournament draws kids from a number of states and even some from south of the border. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live from Keno Sports Complex, where all of the action is taking place this weekend. Eric.
Hey there, it is a tradition more than 3 decades old. And you know, Sean, it just keeps growing. This year, the Fort Lowell Soccer Shootout has 322 teams. But you know, it's really the volunteers who make it all happen, including a mother and daughter who've been here from the start. When you think of this weekend and you think of the shootout, what goes through your mind?
Chaos. It's always chaos.
The screams of joy mean the Fort Lowell Shootout is back for the 32nd year. The soccer tournament brings teams to Tucson from across the western half of the U.S. and Mexico. Boys and girls 7 to 18. And if they're anything like Paige Watson, they'll keep coming back year after year.
I'm not coaching anymore. My daughter's graduated from college at this point. And so it's just one weekend a year for me to come out and have some fun and enjoy the game that I've always loved.
Paige's love for soccer started way back in 1990 when she played in the very first shootout. Her mom, Sue, still volunteers.
It's the best tournament in the world. It's so much fun. Look at these kids. Look at our setup. We have a parade for the kids. We have Soccer Olympics. No other tournament in the United States offers that.
There's the annual parade of teams on opening night. Parents in the stands, kids soaking up every minute. Thinking about the history of this event and how special this weekend is for families, Sue can hardly contain herself.
It's a good happy. It's a happy tears.
This team of 11-year-old girls came over from Albuquerque.
It's amazing to be here and so many opportunities.
Soccer. The girls love it. We love teaching them the sport. And every year it gets bigger and bigger, and we love coming out here. I love it. I grew up playing this sport, and I want them to grow up loving the sport as well.
For Sue, there's no other weekend on the calendar like it.
Yeah, remember to have all your credentials all put together. It puts a smile on my face. I'm cheering the kids on. I'm 69 years old, and I'm like a kid out there. It's so much fun.
After more than 30 shootouts, some as a player, most as a standout volunteer and organizer, Paige isn't even thinking about retirement. It's been 33 years since you've been involved now. When do you think you may wrap it up?
My husband asks me that all the time. You know, probably never when they gotta push me off the field.
Yeah, that's the kind of impact the shootout has had on Tucsonans. Games are played Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow and Sunday, championship games set for Sunday afternoon. Rain could be a factor, and our David Kelly is going to have a lot more on the shootout coming up in sports. Stay tuned for that. We're live tonight on the South Side. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.